Welcome back. Thousands of climate change demonstrators are in central London as environmental activist group Extinction Rebellion are holding a new round of protests. To tell us more what they're protesting about, really, here is Janelle Casuga joining us live from our UK bureau. Hello, Janelle.
Thank you, Alma. And yes, from Monday, thousands of climate change demonstrators thronged central London as environmentalist group Extinction Rebellion held a new round of protests, promising 2 weeks of disruption. Let's listen in.
The destruction of the Amazon is a huge disaster for the world, and yet Brazilian domestic policy is promoting continued and expanded destruction of the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest is vital in the fight against climate change. It's a huge carbon sink. It absorbs and it stores lots and lots of carbon. As it's destroyed, that carbon is released into the atmosphere and contributes to climate change.
Protesters were greeted with a large police presence as they converged on Trafalgar Square in the heart of the British capital, where they rallied with a marching band and speeches. The latest action, branded the Impossible Rebellion, saw participants block roads leading to the square, deploying a large pink structure bearing the slogan, "Come to the table." What are you waiting for? Your local area to flood or your streets to get blocked with rubble and cars? Extinction Rebellion's UK branch said on Twitter. The hashtag climate emergency is happening now, and the rebellion for your life is happening now, they added. Since holding its first protests in London in 2018, activists have repeatedly brought parts of the capital and other cities to a standstill with carnival-like demonstrations. They've also targeted individual businesses and premises in London for direct action, including newspaper offices and energy companies' headquarters. The rallies have spread to many countries around the world. Police at previous UK protests have arrested hundreds of participants, but have also faced criticisms for being too lenient. Extinction Rebellion's latest action comes as the UK government gears up to host a crucial COP26 United Nations Climate Summit in the Scottish city of Glasgow in November. It is set to draw thousands of delegates and demonstrators from all around the world. Global leaders are under renewed pressure to agree radical policy changes at the summit following the publication this month of the UN's climate science report called Terrifying by campaigners. It warned the world is on course to reach 1.5 Celsius of warming around 2013, much sooner than once predicted, and set to cause dire fallout impacting every continent. Back to you, Alma.
All right, Janelle, can you tell me what is Extinction? Who are they? Extinction Rebellion, and what else are they protesting about, aside from climate change?
Extinction Rebellion is a group formed in Britain in 2018. It's a network of climate activists who use civil disobedience to spotlight inaction over global warming and climate change. Recently, Extinction Rebellion have also demonstrated outside the Brazilian embassy in London over President Jair Bolsonaro's policies towards the country's indigenous people. They use placards reading "Stop the Genocide" in Brazil, "Fight for Your Life," and "No to the Marco Temporal," referring to the draft law being pursued by the Brazilian government. Indigenous people also claim that the law could take away their ancestral lands and are holding a week of demonstrations against what they call Bolsonaro's anti-indigenous agenda. Alma?
All right. Thank you very much, Janelle, for your updates there in London. And stay safe.
Thank you for having me. Reporting from London, United Kingdom, I'm Janelle Casuga. We live in interesting times.
In other news,